I'm an artist currently living in Savannah. I do drawing with pen, marker, and pencil exclusively on paper. I've shown all around the country, Boston, Los Angeles, and of course this will be my first solo exhibition at Speakeasy Art Gallery. The concept of The Other Side of the World, Part 1, is the first part of a three-part series. The first part focuses on historical world events. In the drawings I do focus a lot on tragic events, but the tragedy of the events is not really what the focus is as far as I'm concerned. The focus is actually more on the aftermath of those tragic events. I choose the events that I choose based on a lot of things. First and foremost, I've been drawn to those things which affected me. The reason why I did a piece about the Challenger explosion was they broadcast the Challenger takeoff in many schools around the country, most schools around the country, at least public schools. So it was broadcast live to all of the students, and I was one of the students who watched the Challenger disaster live on TV when it happened. Other subject matters are just something interesting to me. For example, when I chose to do the piece about Giza, because I think of like the Pyramid of Giza as a huge stepping stone in our development of our skill sets, basically, to bring all these artisans together to create this monument which lasts until now, and was actually the tallest of the pyramids. The Great Pyramid was the tallest man-made structure in the world until about 200 years ago. So for something like that, the innovative aspect of that is what drew me to that, just because I'm an artist and I create things, and I consider myself a craftsman. I'm really focused on my craft. To imagine that these 10 to 20,000 craftsmen get together and make this thing that lasts that long and is still there and still draws millions of people to it is just, it's just incredible to me. I can't really give a great answer as to why I choose anything over another thing, but I tend to there are just certain things that just really draw me. They just seem more important than other things. It's really sort of hard to explain, but it just seems like it is important to now, even if it doesn't seem like it is now, even though Giza was 2,000 years ago, even though the Challenger disaster was in 1986. For some reason, it's still important now, and it needs to be remembered. People need to see it and realize, this is something that's important now, and we need to actually pay attention to it. Come check out The Other Side of the World, Part 1 at Speakeasy Art Gallery in Boonton, opening September 6th.